So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video here on the Freak Flyers YouTube channel, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. A lot of you guys actually asked me if I could do a review or comparison of a bunch of rigs. So instead of doing that, which would probably take a long time, I'm just going to do a bit of an informative and comedic video about the different rigs. So it's going to be every rig in 4 words. And by every rig, I mean not really every rig, only the rigs that I personally have jumped or the rigs that I know something about, that I've seen people jump. So those undercover rigs, the Razor, whatever it's named, they're probably not going to be included. I'm so sorry. So without further ado, let's actually get started. So first, Vector 3. Overrated, yet performs nicely. We all love the Vectors and the Vector 3s and the Microns, whatever you want to call it. They are good. They have a bunch of sizes. I like the variety of sizes that they have. The fact that you can choose a taller rig with a bigger reserve, and that's a little bit thinner. Or you can actually choose a little bit of a shorter rig with, again, a bigger reserve and also being thin. You can choose a bit of the shape of the rig. You can choose to have a bigger reserve and a smaller canopy. I love that. I love the fact that they have nice options. They're nice and customizable, but I don't see what all the hype is about. It's just a Vector. They're a dime a dozen, or even if they're not, they're super common and not that special. Let's move on. Javelin. Nothing outperforms a Javelin. You guys know Daddy Sunpath is the best. They make the best rigs. I'm sorry, you Vector fanboys. Just leave a comment saying why Javelins aren't good. Mirage. Short, thick, and stubby. Although they wouldn't be my choice because I do free flying and all that stuff. For canopy piloting, I see why it's a desirable rig. It's so short that the weight belt really has space on your back, which is kind of stupid. Wanting a rig just because it's really short. And yeah, it is really short and really fat, but it's a good rig overall. Icon. Expensive with meaningless extras. I'm sorry, Aerodyne, I do not want a ballistic Cordura on my rig. I just want a nice price tag. Wings. Dude, where's my reserve? I'm not gonna make any jokes about the wings containers, I'm sorry. Atome Légendaire. It's French, enough said. I loved how they were always trying to come up with innovations on their rigs with the crazy RSLs and all that stuff. Sad that the factory closed. I wonder why. Next, Century from Paratech. Thin, agile, and underestimated. Definitely one of the top rigs in my opinion. I have jumped a Paratech Next Century for a long time, and it was an old one from 2002, and it still looked good when I was jumping with it, and I loved it. I love the Type 8 webbing on the MLW. I love the way it's so thin, it's so small, and it's really, really simple, and sometimes the simple things in life are the best. Avalon Sport. Cheap, yet surprisingly good. Avalon have been doing rigs for a long time. They're super nice people. I love them, and I also love their rigs. I'm not afraid to say it. They have great rigs, and everybody should definitely look at them as a contestant in the rig industry because they really make great stuff. Teardrop Viper, the British Next Century. Everything that I said good about the Next Century applies the same to the Teardrop Viper. Sometimes I think the build quality is a little bit better on the Teardrop Viper, especially the more recent ones where the Next Centuries are a little bit more commercialized, whereas the Teardrop Viper has stayed true to their super custom roots. They make great, amazing, super simple yet super well built rigs. I love them, and I love especially the reserve system, the way that the pin is hidden on your back. Yeah, you can't inspect it too bad. Inspect it before you put the rig on your back. It's sad that it doesn't have a MARD. It does have Collins lanyard, which is good, but it's sad that it doesn't have like a skyhook or something. If it did, you would probably see a Teardrop Viper on my back. So that's it for the video, guys. If I forgot any rigs, you can comment down below with your 4 words, or if you want to replace my 4 words with your 4 words, you can do so in the comment section down below. Again, this is just a little bit of a comedic video, but with a little also of my personal opinion about each rig. Let me know what you guys think about this video, and as always, I'll see you next time.